Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to a review of Botan Kamiina fully blossomed when he drunk. Now, before I talk about this Yuri anime, can I just be happy for this moment and say this? Rent a Girlfriend, the GOAT of rom-coms, is coming back with a sixth season, by the way. Six, not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, but season six. Six, baby. And you know what? I'm not even mad about it. You want to know why I'm not mad about it? Because we already know we're gonna get season 7 after this is done. So how much you want to bet that after season 6 ends, it's gonna confirm we're getting season 7? And it deserves a season 6, by the way. You see, this is what I've been trying to tell people. Rent a Girlfriend is the GOAT of rom-coms. And I'm not saying it as a bait. I'm not saying it as a joke. I'm not saying just to trigger people, but I mean it. I freaking meant that. For sure. For sure, that's been ongoing, getting a 6th season, and every show that I wanted to get another season, we ain't getting that. But this is getting another season. Why? Because of the fans. The fans know what a good rom-com is. The fans know what not only a good rom-com, but a good storytelling that is Rent a Girlfriend. I mean, how can you hate Rent a Girlfriend? How the fuck you can't hate a masterpiece like Rent a Girlfriend? It deserves it. It's better than Orin High School Host Club. It's better than Fruits Basket. It's better than Kaguya Sama Love is War. It's better than all the other rom-coms you name. I can name a few. My Dress Up Darling, Naga Don't Toy Me Nagatoro. You can name any other rom-com in the world. There's now one rom-com that can hold a candle to Rent a Girlfriend. And even when Komi Can't Communicate ended with another chapter, 501 chapters, is still. But here's the thing though. Y'all complaining about Komi Can't Communicate ending at 500 chapters, but Rent a Girlfriend is still ongoing. And you hate it. I don't get it. See, I get a little pissed. See, I don't get it. I don't get it. So to all y'all out there watching who said Rent a Girlfriend sucks, y'all should be, y'all need to be drug tested. For a show like this to get a 6th season, that's that. Anyway, I want to talk about Botan Kamiina fully blossomed when he drunk. You know, these episodes I've been covering, this was a soft Yuri anime to watch. So soft. It's not as action-packed. It's not thrill. This is more a gourmet slice of life vibe from a, like, feeling the vibe of Yuriness. And again, watching Roll Over and Die, that was like bloody Yuri. So this is like another Yuri that was all about peace, relationships, drinking, girls drinking, open up emotions. But it also shows you, not only with the Yuriness, but also show you just how drinking is and a way to cope with it. Because remember, there's a lot of ways people cope with drinking. Like they use drinking to awaken themselves. Drinking shows you emotions. It's just being open. And it even shows you the side effects even after drinking. How you are as a person after you drink. Like, how are you when you drink? Or how are you when you're not drink? That's that. Another thing I'm going to miss the show is the visuals. Every episode of Botan has shown a lot of visuals, amazing visuals, and stuff, and the different types of drinks. That again, this show's so good that you can learn the type of drinks, because you can make the drinks, or you could go to these places in Japan to get those drinks, and that's why I learned about them as well. But the relationships of these characters has a lot of that. It shows up and downs, because in Yuri relationships like this one, it's very powerful. Now, I'm not saying it's top tier Yuri, but this is like one of those Yuri recommended for shows if you're one, if you love drinking, and two, if you love Yuri. So without further ado, let's get right to it with the very, 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 very last episode of Botan Kamiina fully blossomed when she drunk. Okay, so one, I like the Samuel L. Jackson reference. Pretty good actor. I mean, he's in the Mount Rushmore, by the way. Both, it's just showing how everyone's life is after, you know, very peaceful, very emotional in this episode. Everything got, like, we got the answers we wanted between Botan and Ibuki, because their relationship had started off as rocky, but then friends, quote, and they don't know how they are going to be as friends. I mean, Botan and Ibuki's relationship has always been not one-sided, but it's more like, we are as, like, when we're together, are we drunk friends, or without it, are we a couple? You know, and that's what this was about. So I'm glad to see Gujo and Cheetan have their own way of like their own way as a couple. I mean, I can see them future on in a couple. To me, is I hope we get a second season. I listen. I don't know if we're gonna get a second season of this. I'm not saying it shouldn't, but Yuri animes don't really get that second season unless you really, really wanted it. Like I'm still waiting for Citrus to get another second season. You see what I'm saying? But as peaceful as this was, it was good. Okay, so you got Chion and Gujo. They spending time in the library, reading books. You know, have they go out? It's like to me, it's like this is the start of their relationship. This is their start relationship. You know, but then you know, Botan is having second thoughts about Ibuki. She having second thoughts because early in the episode she found out that the earrings were sold to someone bought her, and it's like all that was wasted. You know, someone spent so much money on that. It's like damn. She kind of felt heartbroken because she wanted those earrings. You know, she wanted that, and then the second half was Botan and Ibuki going out, and it was really nice to see. Like they went to a vending machine where they got sake in it. You know, you can't see Ibuki's lifestyle when it comes to drinking. It's so nice. I think these episodes focus. I understand it's focused more on Botan, but it's more on Ibuki because Ibuki's social life when it comes to drinking just tells a story, and that's what this show does. It shows you on Ibuki's point of view when it's her drinking, because every time when she around other people she get a hiccup, and it's kind of embarrassing. But again, you can't blame Ibuki for drinking or stuff like that. You can't blame her for having a habit. Everyone in our lives have habits of our own, so we can't. It's not like we can knock it off and say stop doing that. Stop doing that. It's the habit. It's like in a biblical court. You need it to live. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has habits. They all have habits that we know we can't stop ourselves. We have to. Okay. Now, aside from that, I do that. Oh God, where to begin? That hotel scene. That hotel scene was excellent. I love that hotel scene. Let me tell you why. This was a chance for Botan to see how she truly feels about Ibuki. How she truly feels at this moment in these episodes. At this moment, she asked her, are we friends? Like, the way we are we exactly friends? Are we? Because she was already horny enough to smash Ibuki. Like, she was horny enough. She wanted it. Let me tell you, but the animation was so good. Like, they got close. They literally was going in on this. Like, I was rooting. When they got on the bed, the first thing that came to my mind is, are they gonna kiss? Are they gonna be like slow motion kissing, tongue, and taking off clothes? Are we gonna see all that? Sadly, no. But at the same time, though, you can see how Botan is really horny enough. And after watching this, it's come to my attention. Botan's biggest weakness is alcohol. Cause it shows you, like, when she drinks, she kind of showing off her Yuri, I will say her deviant side. But without but without the alcohol, it's like she's more horny. I don't know. I mean, like when she drinks, she got emotions, but when she's that horny, I don't know. But that's how she is. And Ibuki stopped her to a point where she like, I got the earrings. And she wanted her, and Ibuki wanted Botan to pierce her ears, and that was so romantic. That was so romantic. I mean, matching pair earrings, that's a sign of we're a couple. We are a couple. And I can't wait to see more of their adventures along the way. But overall, though, this was an amazing episode. I mean, Botan and Ibuki tied the knot together with matching set earrings. And the love for them is so pure that you can't even fabricate on it, to the point where you're like, yeah, it's great. No argument. No argument on that. But at the end of the day, this Yuri is very, very good. I mean, I will give it an 8 out of 10. It's not as strong as the other Yuri animes, but this is one of those kind of animes where you want to sit down and have a drink and don't go too heavy on it. But if you, and this episode also showed you the lifestyle of social drinking and different kinds of alcohol and wine, all that shit, just to taste, just to get that feeling of how you really feel. But do I believe it gets a season 2? I don't know, but I hope so. Let's see where this goes. But again, this was a nice, solid Yuri anime. It's not as high tier as the others. They may not be top pick. It may not be the top of the pick, like top when it comes to this season. But if you like Yuri anime, and if you like drinking, go watch this show. So I'll look forward for next week's episode. I mean, I said next week. Thank you for watching my review of this show. I look forward for other animes to talk about in the summer. Can't wait.